blood. You could put it, you could use a mask, put it to your face, and you could breathe it in, or you could just take it in through plant life and various things like that, all right? So Esau knows that, and they try to suppress that, all right? That's why they had to try to find an excuse to run up in a lab and shut them down. What? Because ultimately they didn't have in on it, and they wanted in, all right? But read on.
What the press release ignores is the existence of the FDA ban of ozone therapy in the U.S. since the 1940s, even after 60 years of prior successful ozone therapy in America. The FDA also ignores the fact that ozone therapy is currently used safely, effectively, and openly in Germany, Russia, and Cuba.
Exactly. So they still using oxygenated therapy in various parts of the earth. Why? Because they know that it works. But it's banned over here in the U.S. because what? Esau wants to keep you sick and oppressed, and to keep feeding you with this bullcrap. They medicines and selling you medicines, keeping you sick. All right. That's what they doing. So how can people not say that the so-called white man is not the devil? All right. And they suppressing, people getting healed. All right. Gonna read the list of some of the foods that's naturally alkalizing to the body that you can ingest and take on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, like when you're eating your portions of your food, it should be 30% acidic and it should be 70% alkalizing. Alkalizing just meaning it should refreshen the body, oxygenate the body. And acidic, acid basically is poison. You know what I'm saying? But certain foods that you eat are acidic to the body. But you have to have that 30 to 70% ratio to kill all of that poison and to thoroughly oxygenate your body, all right? Because one can, if you ingest 1 can of soda, it would take 32 8 ounces of alkaline water to destroy the acidity from 1 can of a 12-ounce soda, all right? So that shows you the damage that these different foods and different products that the so-called white man makes destroys the body, all right? Get into that list.
Some of these foods are avocado, asparagus, bell peppers, cucumbers, dandelion, green, bananas, kale, mustard greens, okra, onions, string beans, zucchini, turnip greens. Man, listen,
some of the fruits up there.
The fruits.
Yeah, just run through some of the fruits real quick.
Fruits. Cantaloupe, peaches, papaya, plums, mango, dates, figs, cherries, apples. Come on, man. The list goes on, man.
Yeah, so
sour sops.
It's a lot of things that you can ingest. I'm saying that's naturally good for you. And people may look at the fruits and say, oh, well, the fruits got sugar. But what the white man don't tell you is that you have 2 types of sugar. You have what? Glucose and fructose. And fructose means just fruit that comes from sugar. But that's natural good sugar for you that you can ingest. When that good sugar becomes bad is when you're mixing it with bad sugar from these contaminated foods. That's when it becomes bad and it becomes harmful to the body. All right? But give me Psalms 114 and 104, I believe. All right, and for a lot of brothers out there, that think like for a lot of brothers out there that think that you can't get your proper protein or whatever from just eating raw foods or these herbs and things like that, you can. You don't really need these meats for so-called protein. Because what a protein really is, a protein consists of 22 amino acids. That makes a complete gram of protein, all right? But from these various meats that you're eating, you're only getting bits and particles of protein. You're not getting complete protein. But dealing with the herbs, the natural herbs, and the fruits and things like that, you can get complete protein. No one source on the earth has the complete protein, but by eating the various greens, vegetables, and the herbs, you can get all of that and more, all right? Bring that out real quick.
Psalm chapter 104 and verse 14. He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle, and herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth.
Exactly. So these herbs is naturally food out of the earth for us that we're supposed to ingest to help breathe life into our bodies on a regular basis, all right? And what the cattle is supposed to naturally eat is grass, but they're not eating that nowadays. They're eating different bacteria and parasites that they're ingesting in their bodies, but you're ultimately putting in your bodies, which is breaking down your defense system or your immune system, all right?
Steroids also.
Yeah, steroids, all of that, man. You know what I mean? GMO cows, eggs, all of that, man. You know what I mean? So all of these different dairy products. And matter of fact, dairy is made out of cow snot, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? Which is completely disgusting. I try not to even consume that if possible, if I can. You know what I'm saying?
What's dairy?
Huh?
What's dairy foods?
Dairy, you know, your eggs, your cheeses, different things like that.
Cream.
Ice cream, yeah, snot cream, you know what I mean? Like, all of that type of stuff, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, matter of fact, like Swiss cheese, they put bacteria on the Swiss cheese to make the holes in the Swiss cheese, you know what I'm saying? So for people who big on that dairy, you better watch it, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of various herbs out there too, like you have personal ones that I use, moringa, chlorella, spirulina. Now those are some of the top green herbs, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, the moringa, they call that like a superfood because it has 4 times the calcium of milk, has 3 times the iron of spinach, 4 times the vitamin A in carrots. You know what I'm saying? The same thing for the spirulina and the chlorella, high in phosphorus, chlorophyll, the plant blood. You know what I'm saying? It's high in a lot of different vitamins and minerals. You know what I mean? And the moringa especially has over 91 different vitamins and minerals that's healthy for the body. You know what I mean? And they don't cause side effects. You know what I mean? Like how these medicines that Esau sell you do. You know what I'm saying? So you got to deal with the natural plant life, man. All right? And 2, what these meats do also, they help to calcify your pineal gland. You know what I mean? And your pineal gland is like the size of a pea in the center of your brain. And it start to form like little rock crystals around there to block your spirituality. That's where our spirituality dwells, for us to connect with the Most High. And that's why the white man is putting fluoride in the water, because they know that helps to what? Calcify your pineal gland. But the way you decalcify your pineal gland is through eating the plant life, through oxygenating your blood, and through intaking sunlight. All right, the key elements is all here for us. We don't have to deal with none of this Esau contaminated bullshit. All right, we know Ezekiel 4:13. You know what I mean? That we shall eat our bread defiled amongst the Gentiles. But it's certain things you can avoid, man. But everything we do, we gotta do it to the best of our ability. Just how we do it with the scripts, we gotta do it with the things that we put in our body. Give me Sirach 14 and 11, because everything we do, we know it's common sense that we do things according to the best of our ability, man.
It's also fluoride in your toothpaste.
Yeah, all of that, you know what I'm saying? You can get free fluoride toothpaste, you gotta look for it, you know what I'm saying? But you can get it, that's what I use. I use the Tom's brand.
Or tea tree.
Yeah, tea tree. I mean, you could use, a matter of fact, willow bark, that's a natural teeth whitener, you know what I'm saying? It's a black substance, you could just dip the toothbrush in it, brush your teeth after a few months, you know what I mean? Your teeth get pearly white again, man. Without breaking
it. Charcoal too.
Yeah, all that. Yeah, that's basically what it is, you know what I mean? But yeah, bring that out real quick.
Sirach chapter 14 and verse 11. My son, according to thy ability, do good to thyself.
Exactly, according to thy ability, do good unto thyself. So what's doing good to thyself? I mean, enriching your body with these natural elements that the Lord put here for us to intake, to breathe life into our bodies, man. All right? One more script. You got something else to say?
No, go ahead, bro.
One more script, and we got Sirach 30, 15, and 16. I mean, so you brothers, you got to take care of, I mean, and take heed to the things that you put in your body, man. I mean, the Most High put the natural elements here for us to ingest and us to use, you know what I'm saying? And not to abuse ourselves by all this chemically made stuff, all right?
Sirach chapter 30 and verse 15. Health and good of state of body are above all gold.
Oh, you got something to say, brother?
Yeah, also baking soda. Baking soda is chemically made. And what also with baking soda, it bleaches your teeth, because you know Esau paint this picture that, you know, we all should get our teeth whitened. But really, when you're dealing with your teeth, it's not about your teeth, it's about your gums. And you're supposed to massage your gums.
Yeah.
And with baking soda, people say, yo, that's a natural way of cleaning your teeth, but actually it destroys your teeth because you bleaching your teeth.
Yeah, because it breaks down your enamel in your teeth. You know what I'm saying? So you got to deal with